guys, welcome to my channel. I'm just gonna be doing my makeup and I'm also gonna be talking about a lot of my goals that I have for myself when going into 2021. I wanted to create this video to inspire y'all to be bad bitches, of course, with the makeup. But also, not to be a bad bitch physically, but to be a bad bitch mentally, because I feel like it's very important when you go into a new year to always just write down some goals that you have for yourself, like going into that year, and just stuff that you want to do to make you happy, because that's super important. So I hope this video motivates you guys to write down your own goals. I also hope it motivates you guys to continuously get cute. Even if you're just staying in the house and quarantine, you can still get a little bit cute and just, you know, and just give the gift. And if you haven't watched my last video, make sure you do that. In my last video, I took you guys on a photo shoot with me. Also, before I go, if you're not subscribed, what do you can you subscribe to my channel, please? Like, we be lit over here. Like, without further ado, let's jump into the video. I'm about to look so different in the next clip, but I don't want y'all to be scared, so let me just turn around right now. I'm going to start off with these face towels, and I use these because they smell good and they're also for sensitive skin, and they're Burt's Bees, and I love Burt's Bees. Okay guys, so first I'm going to get this out of my face. I'm gonna start off by just wiping off my face so that I have like a clean kind of workspace to get started on. We're gonna moisturize our lips. I'm using Burt's Bees again. Y'all see it, the hemp one, just so I don't have dry ass lips. We wiped off the gloss. Now you gotta get rid of the cracks before you put a nice lip on. You feel me? So I don't typically use primer, but I'm using primer today for the sake of the video. But the one that I'm using is just like a little sample that I got from Sephora for my birthday. It's the Milk Hydro something primer. They say it's good and they say it makes the makeup stick, but we'll see. Like I said, I don't be using primer. So this is something new. Oh my gosh, this feels like glue. What the freak? It feels like, do y'all see that? I kind of like that. First topic and first step, I'm gonna go in with my base, my foundation, and I'm using two shades today. I'm using this one and I'm using this one too, because I don't have a winter shade, and mixing these two is the closest thing that I could get to my skin tone right now. My first topic that I want to talk about is my spiritual journey. I feel like a lot of people are like being put on to like what it means to be spiritual and how to start their journey. I just want to officially let you guys know that I have started my spiritual journey. It's going great. I started like the beginning of December and I just feel a lot better. You know, I'm taking my time with it and I'm just learning more about myself on the daily, and it's been so fun and also so eye-opening as well. I feel like I'm learning things about myself that I never knew before. And I feel like it's something that I wanted to do like for a really long time. So now that it's finally here, I'm just like, yes. I feel like going on a spiritual journey has really helped me like mature and grow from like a lot of certain situations that have been happening in my life. When I went to my mentor and I was like, yo, I want to start like my journey, like I feel like I'm ready. He was like, wow, like it's actually good that you're realizing that you're ready. He said that usually when you're ready, like you've come out of a really dark place. And I was like, yes, I have. Like I'm ready to leave this dark place. The way I found my mentor is just we follow each other on social media, and I just noticed that like, you know, he started his journey and I was just really interested in like what he was doing and how he knew when to start his journey and how he knew like what to do in order to start his journey. So I was like, I'm gonna do that. I was watching him. It sounds creepy, but I was watching him and, you know, I learned a few things from him before I even spoke to him. And then when I spoke to him, you know, from there, like I already knew, like I just knew it was time based off of the things that he was telling me. And it's been like, what, 3 weeks? And I'm already like learning so much and seeing so much and just feeling like a lot better than I did before. Literally, your spiritual journey like is for you to figure out who you are as a person. So don't think that it's like some kind of witchcraft devil type shit, because it's not. It's actually pretty fun to be learning about myself and who I really am, and like the situations that I've been through and why I've been through those certain situations in my life. So it's very reflective, it's very helpful, and you know, it's very like mature. It's very mature. Next step is concealer. I use 2 concealers and I'm currently running out of both of them. This one is the Maybelline Fit Me and this one is the LA Girl Pro. And then once I put that on my face, I'm gonna put the Maybelline Fit Me right on top. And this one's just a little bit lighter, so it makes me look like more awake. So I really like this one. I be ODing on this sometimes. So I'm gonna blend that out with my ring finger because that's the most gentle finger ever, they say. They say that it's like the weakest finger. Another topic that I wanted to talk about was my diet. So next year I'm transitioning into an alkaline diet. And for those of you who don't know, an alkaline diet is basically a plant-based diet, and everything that you consume has like 3 ingredients, like no more than 3 ingredients. So everything is super natural, super good for your body. You know, you feel better, you think better, you see better. A lot of people transition into their alkaline diets by fasting, but I'm not fasting because I'm big and I got to eat, okay? I can't be fasting how people be fasting. Some people do it for 3 days, some people do it for 4 days, some people do it for a week, some people do it for 2 weeks. I'm doing it for 0 days because I need to eat. I've been super inspired by like some of the Black plant-based people here on YouTube. You know, they have like a lot of good recipes on here that mimic a lot of like the Black foods. I'm pretty sure they have vegan everything. They have vegan for your favorite food ever, and sometimes it tastes just like it, but sometimes it doesn't. To be honest, from what I've been watching, I've never made a vegan meal, but from what I've been watching, it really looks like if your seasoning is the same, then like it'll kind of sort of taste the same. I was watching this video the other day, and this family, they're like an all vegan family, and they made steak and cheese, literally. But instead of steak, because it's plant-based, they use mushrooms. And that sounds so nasty, but if you guys were to actually see the video, it looks so good. Like, she made the steak and the cheese over the stove, and then like she made fries to go with it, and then she put it on top of the fries. Oh my god. Their channel is called Ghetto Vegans for anybody who wants to check it out. But yeah, they have like little mukbangs afterwards where, you know, they eat exactly what they've cooked, and I've just been so inspired like that. I'm like, wow, these people are eating like some of my favorite foods, but they're all plant-based. So if they could do it, then I could do it too. I feel ready to make that transition, but I also know that it's gonna be very expensive. It's something new for me. I don't know, going into 2021, I just told myself that I want to do something a little bit different from like what I've already been doing last year. I'm so ready for a change, like in everything, and the way I am, like the certain people that I have in my life, the people that I hang around, the people that I call my friend, the people that I call my boyfriend, the people that I call my best friend. Like, I'm just ready for it all to change. Like, I've had enough of 2020. It's been such a crazy year, and it's been very eye-opening for me and very awakening for me. So I feel like everything that I've been through last year is really what's motivating, you know, the changes in my life, or the changes that I want in my life. So yes, 2020 was just a weird ass year, to be honest. Next step in the makeup, powder. I'm using the Airspun powder. It's translucent, and I'm putting this under my eyes and around my mouth for my laugh lines. Our next topic is self-respect. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. I feel like me, personally, I was always the type of person, like ever since I was younger, to like have a lot of people around me. Like as a kid, like a lot of friends, and sometimes like I would get so caught up in being around people that, you know, I would put their happiness before mine, and that was a really like hard time in my life because I really didn't notice what I was doing. I was just generally trying to be nice, but like I noticed like, hey, what about me? And I know a lot of y'all probably like, girl, I was just, you know, I was a really nice person. I still am, but like I was so nice to the point where I'm like, oh my god, is my friend okay? Is my friend like, I want to make sure my friend is okay, and like I would just like forget about me. So I don't want to be too nice like to people out of the kindness of my heart. I need to like set more boundaries in 2021, and I don't want people to take me for granted, because last year a lot of people did. A lot of people took my kindness and ran with it. I feel like a lot of people that I was really, really nice to and that, you know, I had a lot of love for or that I had a lot of respect for just like let that go over their heads. Like they would tell themselves like, oh, Janaya's always gonna do this or Janaya's always gonna do that because that's the type of person she is. And they were essentially right. But in 2021, I'm like, no, like I'm not letting anybody take me for granted. I'm not letting anybody walk all over me. I'm not letting anybody assume I'm always going to be there because I'm a good person. Because yes, I'm a good person, but I also have respect for myself, and that's something that I also learned this year. So, period. Next year, y'all can see that in full effect. I don't care how rude it comes off. I don't care how rude it sounds. I'm doing what's best for me, okay? Next step in the makeup is more powder. I'm using the Fenty Beauty powder in my color, and once I put this airspun powder on, I always make sure I go over it with a powder of my color. So this powder is kind of sort of my skin color. I just want to take all the white cast away and kind of just make it look like my color again. You feel me? Okay, another thing that I want to work on for 2021 is procrastination. Oh my god. I'm the type of person to get my work done, but like sometimes I'll be like, oh, like it's not due till Friday, so I don't have to do it till Thursday night. So I go to Full Sail University and I'm in the digital cinematography program right now. You know, I started online, and that wasn't only because of COVID. I started online because I just simply didn't want to go all the way to Florida for school. I tried school in a different state and it did not work for me at all, and I tried so hard to make it work, but it was too messy. You know, once I left that school, which was Clark Atlanta, yes, I went to Clark Atlanta University for 3 years. And then once I realized I kept trying to make it work and it wasn't working for me, that's when I just came home. I took a semester off of school, and then that following semester, I decided that I wanted to do online school, something where I can just stay home but still get the same education that I would like in a classroom. I picked Full Sail University because I'm into camera work. I really like filming videos. I really like editing videos. If you don't follow my art channel, make sure you guys do that. It's Meet the Creators TV, and basically what it is a channel or a company that basically provides media resources for the local artists here in Boston. And basically what we do is we provide photo shoots, we provide video shoots, whether that be music videos, documentaries, short films, interviews. We also provide graphics, so anything that local artists might need in order, you know, to get their businesses or their brands off of the ground, or even just to do it, you know, for fun, like just because they want to. For their career, you know, we try to provide that, or we do provide that. My plan with that is to, of course, graduate and then work in my field, because right now I'm working a job that has nothing to do with what I'm studying in college. And I know a lot of you know that sometimes that can be really annoying, having to get up and go to a job that has nothing to do with what you're studying in school. Sometimes it can be distracting, sometimes it can be draining, especially when you have to go to work and then you have to do school right afterwards. But I'm really proud of myself. I've been staying on top of it. I've been staying organized. I've been staying focused, period. Getting back to procrastination. So online school is very, let's just say you have to know how to manage your time correctly. I'll get like 5 assignments on Monday and then I'll have to turn them in by Sunday. That has basically been my schedule for the past like 5 months. So it's my job to manage my time to make sure I get every single last assignment done before Sunday comes. So sometimes like I'll tell myself, yeah, I'll just do that assignment today. And then I get home from work and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'll do it tomorrow. You know, that's of course one thing that I want to stop, that I need to stop. I'm currently working on everything that I'm talking about right now. Okay guys, next I'm going to bronze. I'm gonna take this palette. It's Makeup Revolution London, the Chocolate Elixir palette. And when I first got it, it smelled like chocolate. I've had this for like a year or two. But I'm gonna use the darkest shade right here where my finger is. So I just do this. And then I just follow like the natural structure in my face. At first, when I first put it on, I blend like down, but then when I actually have it on my face, I go back and I just blend in a circle because that makes it less like cut crease. I don't like the cut crease type of look. It's getting kind of crazy, 'cause you are taking over my mind. And then I also blend it up into my hairline. And then I'm gonna take whatever's left and just go down my nose. My makeup is really simple now. I really try not to do too much. Sometimes when my contour or bronzer is a little bit too much, I'll just take a brush, like a nice fluffy brush, and just buff it out. And that just makes it a little bit more soft, which is what I like. Okay, then I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I contoured with and just define my chin and my jaw, because I be having a double chin sometimes, so I gotta hide that with the shadow. Okay, I'm nice and bronzed up, period. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put some on my forehead too. I don't like when my forehead is too dark though, so I do that last. The next part of my makeup is one of my favorites. It's the blush part. I'm gonna use the same palette, but I'm gonna use this color. As you can see, it's my favorite color in the whole entire palette. And I'm gonna use it as a blush, but I'm also gonna put it on my eyes. When I do my blush, I do the same thing that I did with my bronzer slash contour, but I just pat this time instead of actually brushing. I feel like when I pat it, it makes it look like more pigmented and like you can see the color a little bit better. And I also really like to put blush on my nose. I'm gonna tone my blush down a little bit with that same fluffy brush, just making it a little bit more seamless by making it like blend in with the bronzer slash contour that I already used. And then I'm going to take that same blush color and literally just dip it in here like this, shake it off, and just like brush over my eyelids. And I love doing this. I love putting blush on my eyelids because it really looks like I spent a lot of time on my eyeshadow and I really didn't. Look at that. That looks so much better. What? Are you shitting me? Yo. The next step that I'm gonna do is just put on some highlight, and this is just another sample. So this is called Moon Dust. I'm going to apply some to my cheekbones. To my nose. A little bit underneath my brows. I typically don't leave my highlight this dramatic and streaky, so I'm gonna blend that out again with the powder brush just to soften it up a bit and make it like seamless, like all together with the bronzer and the blush and the highlight. I like it to look like one like blend. See, that looks so much better than the streaks that we had before. I have one last topic to talk about. So one thing that I'm doing going into 2020 is just, you know, paying more attention to my health a little bit more. I'm the type of person who like to eat. I like to eat everything fried and deep fried and boiled and then fried, or baked and then fried, because I like fried a lot. So one thing that I want to do, I know I talked to you guys about the alkaline diet, so of course like the whole fried thing is gonna stop, of course, which is really sad to say. I really didn't say it out loud until now. No more fried food. But anyways, because I'm like focusing more on my health for 2021 and I'm doing the diet, I hired a personal trainer. Yay! I'm finna get this waist snatched and this ass fat, you feel me? Period. They're not gonna be able to talk to me. They're not gonna be able to see me. I'm gonna walk right past them and they're gonna look at the ass. That's how it's gonna go. I'm kind of scared because I haven't been active in so long. But yeah, it's just something that I'm looking forward to. So I'm super excited for that. So I'm using the NYX lip pencil in the color Cappuccino. It's just a nice brown little color. I'll draw it out for you guys so you guys can see that color. You feel me? The last step for my lips is just to put on this NYX butter gloss. It's called Creme Brulee, but I like to put this in the middle with my lip liner because it gives me a nice gloss and a nice tint to my lips. So I'll do that. Just a little bit like that. It gives me like a little nude lip. And then to top it all off, I'm just putting some regular lip gloss on top. And I just like to pat that on top. That just give it a whole new vibe, you feel me? Ha! Now it look like it's swimming, girl. You see it. Yeah. Last step for the makeup, and to conclude the tutorial slash talk, I'm taking my Maybelline glass spray, which I got from the drugstore, of course. And I'm just gonna spray my face, and I make sure to spray it like mad far away, because this will have you looking like you're sweating if you do it too close. I be looking like I just stepped out the house party. Mad sweaty. Yes, guys, I'm done. I'm letting my hair down. I'm gonna let you guys see the makeup close up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow me on IG at FVCK Janaya J. Once again, that's FVCK Janaya J. Also, follow me on Twitter at Fuck Janaya J. FUCK. You feel me? Oh, God. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be dropping videos a lot more in 2021. I just wanted to give y'all a little taste in 2020. So, yes. Make sure you guys subscribe. There's more content coming on the way, and I will see y'all in the next one. Boom! Wait, I missed the camera lens. Boom! Alright, everybody, please stay blessed, stay positive, and stay prayed up. I will see y'all in the next video.